Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to Seasons Gameplay Part 2. This video is made possible by EA Game Changers. So if you didn't see the first part, we were checking out basically all the new things in the game. However, coming back now, we're actually entering winter, and as we can see, Ashley has been outside. She's over here and she has gone pale and she's about to die, which is a little unfortunate. But the good news is, well, I mean, good or bad, it means your children can die from the cold, and it is I gotta say, you know, I enjoyed it. I didn't expect it because I actually just loaded back in from the park with the skating rink, and I came back and she was basically on the verge of death. So you want to make sure you stay inside and wear warm clothes, otherwise you're gonna, yeah, there we go. I do love the death animation that they have for that, of just freezing up and falling over. It's lovely, it really is. And we just got death coming in here. I mean, everyone else seems to be pretty fine. They're just walking around. They all got their warm clothes. Oh my god, she also just got run over. Well, you know, cool. Look, I don't know. She was outside. She got cold, and she's gone. You know, it's sad, but the good news is I don't actually have the save file of this family, so we're never going to continue with it. So let's not worry too much about it. I also, now just moving on, once you get like leaf piles around the neighborhood as well, as the leaves started getting collected and they get stinky, you can just go ahead and burn them, light them on fire. There's not much you can do with those, either hang out or play with. I was hoping that you could sort of cook food on them or do like a bonfire type thing, like with, what did it come with, like Outdoor Retreat, they had the bonfires? I'm not really sure why that wasn't a thing that we could do. But now we're just jumping over to a pre-made family that they had loaded onto the computers, because they had a save game. This is the one I was talking about in the last part, I think, where they had a save game where they have all the skills sort of built up to the maximum so we can test out things. And they have a house here that's prepared with all the new stuff that we can check out. So I've just loaded up the winter save so we can have a look at, you know, pure winter, the depths of winter, and see what it's like. We're going to do some snow angels and make some snowmen, and also Father Winter's going to be visiting later on, so we might see if we can get a little bit cozy with him. There you go, a little snow angel. You can see also they do have footprints in the snow as they walk around. I know one of the things that a lot of people were maybe a little bit upset about here or there was that the snow doesn't actually build up in depth, like in, did it do in Sims 3? I think so, Sims 3 and 2, like where it would sort of go up to their knees or something around there. So the snow is like flat on the ground, but you do still get footprints, and you can make snow angels, and all that stuff is still there. So that's still cool. And I think it does look really nice in any case. This house is also much better. You can see in terms of decorations, like we have all the lights on the fences. The house that I built wasn't particularly set up for that, which obviously on the day when I was recording all this, I didn't know. I didn't know the best way to do it. This here is really cool. I didn't actually get stuck into this too much. I think a few other people did, but this is the whole new scout badges thing that they've added into the game. I really have not played with it. This was as much as I did. I just put down the board and had a look. But you can earn scout badges that do things. You can probably let me know more about that in the comments down below, because I do not know much about it. There's just a whole bunch of new gameplay in this pack that I didn't, surprisingly, and I think I said this in the last part as well, surprisingly the 5 hours we got to play was not enough to play everything. But here, I'm going down now to build a snowman, and I think I invited the little toddler along as well, because thankfully there's a bunch of new stuff you can actually do with toddlers. They're not just useless. And like we saw in the last part as well, with the thunder, they sort of got scared by it. But with this as well, they can come and join and help building a snowman as well outside. And as you can see, we also have like a fully fledged garden here with more enraged bees that don't like me. So that's just like last time. I don't know, bees are just not my friend. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, here they are slowly over time. I mean, I don't know how slapping snow like that toddler was actually resulted in, you know, a nice rounded snowman being made. But you know, it's teamwork. It's you know, brother, sister. Is it? Actually, I don't know if that toddler's a girl or, you know what? I don't know. Siblings working together to build a snowman. Isn't that lovely? There it is. It's got little flowers. It's got mittens on. Now, I don't think that there's any, I think they're just random. I'm going to assume. I'm not actually sure how they sort of come together, but yeah. So I did try to do a snowball fight. I did actually just cancel it there, but I don't think I ever did one. I wanted to, but I didn't, unfortunately. But now we're going to start moving into some more of the holiday tradition stuff, so we can actually, so I've prepared a grand meal here, which we spoke about a little bit last time, and we can sort of sing. You click on the meal, you can sing around it, so have a little bit of a sing and call everyone to the meal, and you know, celebrate the holiday. That's a word. Holiday festivities. I guess the holiday tree or whatever they call it. I mean, look, if we're just going to say it, it's a Christmas tree, obviously, and this is a Christmas holiday, even though it's called, what's it called? I don't know, Winterfest? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is. It says right there on screen, Winterfest. Father Winter. It's Christmas. Obviously, it's based on that. But yeah, the tree is actually really cool. So you can specify the decorations all over the tree. So what type of lights you put on, what type of ornaments, what type of like base you can do. So you can see here, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Decorate with the garland, tree skirt, topper, and whatever the other thing was, ornaments, I guess. And then you can change the lights, you can do light controls, have them going in different ways. So the thing is, with all the decorations, like all around the house and the tree and that, like they have really gone quite deep on the decorating aspect. So if you really want to get stuck into all that, you can. Or of course, you can just do really basic stuff and not worry about it too much. So it's nice, you can sort of go either way with it. And we're going to get into some of the gift giving as well, because now we can actually give proper gifts around this sort of time, and we've got a pile of presents just there, which we can then start giving to each of the family members. So I think, I think we're going around the tree to sing like carols at the moment. There we are. Look at that. It's beautiful. All standing in a line, really awkwardly for some reason. But also, this is like a full-on, I guess, full-on snowstorm that we've got going on right here. So you can see it's like playing The Sims 4 on the lowest settings because the view distance is tiny. So last video, I showed off the roller skating rink. That's the ice skating rink, and a few people were just saying, because I actually placed my own one in Willow Creek. Some of them do spawn around the world, like this one here. This is not on a lot, it just spawns around the holiday season. I don't know if I'm going to assume it's there for the whole of winter. I don't actually know, but I just loaded in and it was there. So they do spawn around some of the worlds in some locations, but I specifically put one in just because I was going to travel to the park and just test it out there. So that as a heads up, they do come around the world. Oh, this is really sad, actually. The toddler, Nicholas, he opened up a present and he got a lump of clay. The only thing that would have made that much better, and I like how it says he will treasure it too. It's beautiful. And yeah, so you can sort of open presents. You've got a wolf eel as a gift. Autumn isn't particularly happy about this. It's a bit sad. So you can each open gifts. You can actually do prank gifts as well. Oh, and I mentioned last time about umbrellas. You can see by the door there, and I click on the interface in a little bit, but that's how you choose umbrellas. There's that little umbrella stand, I guess, what do you call them? I don't know, a little container type thing. And you can choose which umbrella you would like to use. We got a Barnacle Bay postcard. How about that then? Just random collectible items. What did he get? Spice of Life spice rack. Cool. Got a spice rack. Yeah, so once the little present pile is being depleted, you can see it sort of turns into this smaller one. And then we look, as you can see, we can replace with a prank gift, or we can just add regular presents as well to the pile so that we can open some more. And if you have a fireplace, I believe a fireplace is required on Winterfest. If you have a fireplace, and at 8 p.m, Father Winter will come and visit, which is, I guess, the Santa equivalent in The Sims 4. And you can do a few things with him. I think you can ask him for presents, or was it like threaten for a present as well? You can give him a present, which we'll see in a little bit. We get a little bit of a glimpse at that. Here we go. So there's the take umbrella interaction. So if we... Oh no, she's sad. What does she get? There's literally nothing in the box other than sadness. Oh. That's a prank present. Yeah, so this is your little umbrella interface here, so you can choose which one you want to use, and that's how you sort of go out in the world with an umbrella right there. Yeah. So, this house is kind of interesting because I've done like the sort of split level living room, and because I got the foundation decorations on, we get the lights all around the living room too, which is quite nice. So this is actually a fully upgraded weather machine as well. And with this one, as you can see, we could advance the entire season and change where we are if that's something that we want to do. And I think we're going to we're just attempting to change the weather just then. I'm not sure what I actually clicked, but I believe we're not so lucky this time around because she still doesn't have the handiness skill. So using that machine, not only to be able to upgrade it, you need to have, a high handiness skill level to upgrade it all the way, but also using it sort of requires a handiness skill to do well. But here he is, Father Winter himself. So you get to fight Father Winter for presents if you would like to do so, which I believe I did. And I think I actually did get a present out of him. I don't know why he'd want to respect my wishes, but apparently he does. And then I went the other way with... I think her name's Autumn. With Autumn, thought we'd, get nice and cozy with Father Winter, maybe have some sort of a relationship. The weather controller successfully changed the weather to be a thunderstorm. So we've gone away from a snowstorm now to a thunderstorm. And it does look really nice, I gotta say, like at nighttime with the rain and all that. You get that really nice rumble in the background of all the thunder. But here's Father Winter. He's just hanging out. Apparently we're all just sitting around watching him. He's just having a good time. If we actually know him, we can ask him for a present rather than just directly fighting him. So, you can actually be polite. Although I'm pretty sure fighting for a present actually got us one, so there was that too. And we got a soul star or something. I didn't read the rest of that. It disappeared too quickly. But we got a present. Oh, here we go. Autumn got a present as well. What did she get? Oh. Ooh. Oh, she got a love. Look, she got a love heart now. What did she get? Life under a microscope. Father Winter got Autumn a brand spanking new gift. It's so big it had to go in the household inventory. It is, look, I think this is when she was like, oh, maybe Father Winter is a little bit lonely. Maybe he needs a Mother Winter. Because I don't know that he has. I think we actually asked him later on if he's single. Oh, we gave him a gift as well. You know, just trying to get on his good side, get him to like me. He's having a good time here. So I think this could go well for us. Just have a bit of fun. I think I believe he stays around like 8 p.m. till midnight, I think. Or, I don't know. I don't know what the actual timing, we'll see, I guess. It's like 10:50 p.m. now. We're feeling, oh, he's very flirty and we're flirty, so this should go okay. Oh, he gave me a rose. Look at that. It's beautiful. Thumbs up. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Father Winter. Clement gave Autumn a gift with a sweet message attached. I love the joy that you bring to my life every waking moment of every day. Jesus, if that's not creepy. You know what they say? I mean, he sees you when you're sleeping. He sees you when you're awake. And he's certainly not mucking around with that one. Oh, here we go. They're having their first kiss with the best camera angle possible. Right behind the TV. Oh, there you go. I feel like only good things can come about being with Father Winter. You know, he comes around once a year. Unless I guess you advance the seasons. There we go. Asked to be boyfriend. Yeah, there you go. I don't actually know what happened. I wonder what does happen if you get him to move into your household. Because obviously if you did that, then he's not going to... Surely it would just spawn a different Father Winter that's not called Clement. It'd probably just have a different name, right? That's usually what happens with NPCs if you sort of move them out of their roles. They just get replaced. It's a pretty ruthless environment. You know, it's like, hey, if you're going for love, sorry, mate, you're going to get replaced. And he's just disappeared. That's quite sad. Anyway, going outside now. We're actually going to try advancing the season completely. So what we're going to do at the moment, we're like basically in the middle of winter, I believe. But because this guy has a level 10 handiness skill, he's going to use the machine. And it's successfully gone ahead to spring. And as it says there, some scheduled holidays might have been cancelled because obviously we've jumped forward in time. And you can see the calendar has actually shifted where all the seasons are. We've got spring now, summer next week, then autumn following through like that. So obviously the weather will slowly change accordingly and be much more spring-based. Now the thermostat, there it is. So you can see the thermostat, you can actually make your home warmer or cooler. I'm not sure entirely what kind of difference this would make. I assume once it's cold outside, if you go warmer, they'd be more comfortable. That's something I actually don't know. I didn't get to play around too much with the thermostat, which some of you might know down below. So please do let me know. Otherwise, I mean, I guess I'll figure out eventually. And this guy, I believe I think he's level 10 at flower arranging as well. So I thought, you know, let's just make some, I think we're doing, is that Birds of Paradise? It looks like a Birds of Paradise arrangement, if you will. But this is pretty much the conclusion here of the Sims 4 Seasons gameplay preview. And if you haven't seen my part 1, where we covered a lot more of the new gameplay in it, you can check that out down below or on screen at the end of the video. And you can also see a small build that I did. That one's nothing too special, but it is there. But tomorrow, we're going to be back with some more fresh Seasons content. So stay tuned for that. But that is going to do us for this time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. And have an awesome day.